Nothing beats action. No matter what you want to do or you're planning to do, if you don't take action, it's as good as not doing anything, no matter how knowledgeable you are. Now, there's a quote I found from Psychology of Money. I've always had this quote for a while, by Morgan Housel. It says, knowing what to do tells you nothing about what happens in your head when you try to do it. Basically, experience is better than knowledge. Experience is the best teacher. You see, most often times there's a massive difference between someone who has done something and somebody who thinks they know how to do something. Most often in life, we are almost always consumed by over-analysis, and this usually happens to people who have not really done much, because by the time you try to do it, it wires your brain differently. There's something about the wiring of actions, because if you are so focused on learning how to do something or the process of doing something, you are only making use of just a minimal part of your brain, and it's as good as what you know or the information you feed. But when you try to take actions and do things, now you make use of different part of your brain, experiences, fear, the anxiety that you have to push down, then you learn it better. And usually, this quote, it's quite windy. So basically this quote is, let's say, more like divided into two: what to do and also doing things. Now, what to do, I bet you 100% everybody on earth knows what to do. It's either they are figuring something out or want to do something, but the reaction comes from doing something. And now, when it comes to what to do, if you've never done it before, don't overanalyze it. Just do it. Because no matter how you try to imagine or envisage a problem or envisage how things is going to turn out, if you try it, for every time you try to do it, you always get it wrong. And that's fact. It's until you learn how to do it, that's when you can easily do things well. And same way with, let's take businesses for instance. If you've never, no matter how good you are in writing anything, if you've never practically done something before, you have no business writing a business plan. If you want to start a new business or you are going into something, don't be focused on the aesthetics or business plan or anything. Take time to learn. And that was one of the biggest mistakes I made. I didn't take time to learn when I was transitioning from medicine to entrepreneurship. That's quite noisy. Yes, when I was transitioning from medicine to entrepreneurship. Why? Because these are things I didn't know until I tried it out. And that's also to say that when you are starting something, if you don't have the right mentor, it's much more difficult, but it's better than not doing anything. So people that should be focused on how to do something or planning to do something are those who have experience in it. If you don't have experience in it, work with someone who has an experience before, and it just makes everything better. So if you are someone that is always hiding behind keypad, always planning you will do something, always focused on doing the best business plan, trust me, it never beats doing it. It's until you know how to do it, that is when you've learned. And I kind of feel that business plan should be something you do on the move. Like, just create, let's say you're starting a business for instance, create a template. Don't fill it up, executive summary, competitive advantage, SWOT analysis, marketing. You can just create those topics. Then once you start the business, then you can start now learning on the job and just writing what you are learning. It is through those experiences you can come up with better plans. And this same thing similar to raising children. A lot of people learn to become parents after they've had their child, and they learn in the process. And that's just life in general. Nobody knows everything at once. It's from trying and error. You make mistake, you learn, and that's just what makes life interesting. Is the process, is the eliminating fear of the unknown and just going anywhere and knowing how to do it. And it just makes life more fun. And that's the mentality I think everybody should have concerning life. Don't be too worked up about planning. Just do it. The only downside, or the only caveat to it, is that if you have somebody who has done it for you before, who has done something similar like that before, it makes the experience a little easy for you to, navigate. But that doesn't mean if you don't have a mentor or someone with experience around for you to stop. It just means that you possibly do more work and you possibly make mistakes that others have made, but it's obviously better than just waiting for somebody to come and guide you. And by the way, there's nothing free anyway. Nobody will just come out of the blues and just help you out with some things. Obviously, some people might get lucky, but the truth is you will need to really earn your spot. If you are not someone that is in that environment, or someone, or some people might just be lucky, you need to earn your spot for people who have achieved something significant in any field to actually help you out. So if you are overthinking, if you are not sure of anything, just do it. Learn on the job. Then you make the mistakes. Do it longer, but you've learned. And by making your mistake and get better, then people who are better at things and people who are better in that field can now join you in, doing it, and makes it easy for you. So action beats everything. Experience beats everything. Nothing beats experience. It's the same thing with knowledge and wisdom. Everybody has knowledge, but not everybody has wisdom. Wisdom is knowing how to do it. So try things out, take action. Thank you. See you on the next one.